Hey guys, what's going on? FY Pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we were doing a ton of edicts, and I was trying to figure out if I needed to deal with Mustavan a bit more or not. Thankfully, I don't need to, as far as I'm aware, but that does mean that we do need a kick in the boot to get that final mythic rank, supposedly. So my hope is that we can get that mythic rank soon, because otherwise we won't be able to unlock the secret of the book. But that is all research and more in due time, but I digress. For this stream, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be doing as much edicts as possible. It's probably going to be a time-consuming factor, but we do need to wait for a specific sort of day before we can finally wrap up the game. This is to comply with the secret ending requirements, so this is just something we have to do. So this is just work that we gotta make happen. Otherwise, you know, we won't be able to complete the game and get a secret ending on top of it, but I digress. This isn't the end. There's going to be a little bit more, I presume, so I hope you look forward to that. But without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. So, what do I mean by we still got things to do? Well, the key thing is that we need to hit Mythic Rank 10, obviously. There should be a moment in time where we can get it. My hope is that we can find Mustavan's lab before we go any further, because I do believe that is where last time I got my Mythic 10 rank. But I can't confirm. But my hope is that if we find his lab, we are going to be in a golden era, essentially. So that's going to be it's going to be a bit of investigation on that part. But, right now we need to deal with requisitions. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we need to do, but it's nothing too crazy that we can't handle. So, just a matter of skipping days at this point, really. So, yeah. I guess before that, we could see if there's a way to find Mustavan's lab, so give me a second. Okay. Muda. Oh, it's an F, not a V. And let's see. It can be found at World Wound. Yeah, that doesn't specify anything. Images. Let's see. It might be a specific angel-locked situation, which does concern me. Okay, there's Rilu's lab, obviously. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't specify where it is, which is the biggest problem that I've been having, and why I started stream so, late-ish, early-ish. There's a bunch of reasons why I did it, but basically, it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to find his lab this run-through, so I guess that is an angel-specific thing. And it's how you get to Mythic 10, so it's fine. We'll just do our decrees as usual. Potions of Courage, nice. And let's see, anything else? We can get last forces if we really wanted to. Nothing really too great. Here we go. We enchanted the symbol of Robogug. And let's see, we can either... Well, if we turn into a Great Axe, it's Radiance, and it will dispel one random spell of up to 5th level. If we make it Corrosive Burst, it gives a +3 to attack rolls when performing an AOO, and the critical threat range is doubled. If you successfully land an attack of opportunity, they must make a Fortitude save or become paralyzed. And they must pass a reflex save or suffer 2d6 acid. And then we got Gravesinger. Once per encounter, when the wielder is paralyzed, okay. They suffer the weapon's damage and immediately remove such an effect. This weapon also has an 18 to 20 crit range. This is actually pretty good. The Executioner of Evil is also good, but we're gonna go with the Temper and Mountain Winds. Alright, let's see. We are going to go with the Fate of the Dauntless Daybreak now. And I guess we start skipping. There we go. We can get Plague Dragon Creation. Skip a day. Oh. Sword of the Chosen One. A small unit stumbled upon a lake of blood. On the shore, the officer found a sword with the words, "For the Chosen One," inscribed on its blade. The soldiers suspect that this is some kind of trick by the demons. We could get the Sword of the Chosen One, which is an unholy vicious dueling sword. We can pronounce the officer a Chosen One and promote him, which gives us a general. Or we can have Nino unlock study the lake, and we can get 88 energy points for free, which is actually a repeatable decree. So if we want any extra energy, I suppose there's that, but what's our current generation of energy? That'll depend on what we do. We get 39 a day anyways, so I don't think that's really good. So we're going to pronounce the officer as a Chosen One of higher powers and promote him. Why not? Kneeling, the officer accepted this high position. He is grateful to the commander and will do everything to carry his will forth. There we go. We'll get another decree going. That's a Plague Dragon created. We can make some skeletons as well. And we got some enemies coming in, so we should probably go to our campaign here. Okay, we got skeletons running amok. Okay, let's merge everybody we can. Thank you. Alright, that's 3 dragons already. And we'll start moving you guys to the Defense Squadron 4 here. So we'll go over here. Alright, we'll keep these skeletons going. Here we are. This defense squadron is going to march over to this demon army, I guess. We can't arm ourselves in any particular capacity, so we'll just keep going. We'll engage the army henceforth. And we should be able to handle these guys, because we've got a strong army that has the power behind it. Alright, we are going to taunt Well, first let's siphon time, because that's going to make us faster. We are going to taunt this dude here. And we're going to move him over here. Let's deal with the Galu. And then I guess help the Babakia, which gets the kill. So, simple enough. Done and done. Alright. Well, we don't need to move any further, so these guys are going to be merging together. Okay, these guys will merge with these guys. Alright, zombies are coming in. That's 250 zombies. Sheesh. Alright, nope. We want these guys to start marching over to the Sinister Mansion. Alright, same thing here. Join these groups here. There we go. And we've got one more demon army coming here. So that way, we are just going to march these guys over. We'll save just to be safe. There we go. We'll move this army over to engage the demon army. They're a little bit more powerful, but that isn't going to change much because of how much forces we have. Because numbers tend to be the deciding factor here. We'll just taste it up here. Now let's see. Okay, so if we go defensive, we lose out on the chance of dealing more damage. Which makes sense, I suppose. We'll deal with the Lilitu here. Okay, we are going to archer down the Calvas here. Let us take out the Oridu, or whatever they are. And we'll take out the Cavulses. There we go. And the skeleton march over. And go ham. Okay. Let's do a Scorching Ray just to be safe. There we go. Now we can guarantee the kill. Done. And that's a win with no losses. I was worried the assassin would, you know, ruin us, but thankfully that wasn't the case. Alright, we'll march the tyrants over back here. And yeah, we're just going to have them go back. Have these guys go over. We will merge the skeletons over. Have them start moving over to Advanced Squadron 2. Okay. And we can start leveling people up. Let's go with Let's go with Ice Storm here. No, it's 3x3 area, isn't it? Let's go with Hold, actually. Why not? Hold is a good staple. Alright, we get some more recruitment, but we don't honestly need it anymore, so... we're just gonna make sure we're ready, essentially. Okay. Dauntless Daybreak has been done. Skeleton creation is done. Alright, let's do a military exercise to give everybody some experience. And we need to decide, are we going to go with Flail, Light Shield, or Scale Mail? We haven't done a shield yet, so let's go with shield, why not? Not sure what the light shield will do, but defenses are key here. Alright. Almost there. Enchanting. Powders and potions. The supply of magical ingredients were ruined by Demon Septur. It'll be a while before the new shipment arrives, and the spellcasters are asking the commander to help them handle this sudden shortage. We can purchase the ingredients off the black market, which will reduce our finance, but give us energy. We can find an exclusive supplier, which adds 5,000 diplomacy and 150 energy. Or we can enforce spending cuts, which adds 150 energy points and 5k logistics. So it really depends on us. As it stands, I guess logistics is kind of, you know, there. I do believe we need one more upgrade beyond that, but I'm not 100%. For now, though, let's just go with logistics. Why not? Let's enforce spending cuts. Well, now let's just purge it. Why not? The commander's agents contacted the free traders of Varisia and arranged for a secret delivery from the black market. Done. To that end, we get requisitions. Those who not... The commander's stern servants returned with carts full of voluntary donations. While some may talk about outrageous robberies, the main thing is that the wealthy inhabitants of Mendev have learned their lesson. From now on, support from the Crusade is not merely encouraged, but expected. Which makes sense. It really do. Okay, we can either deal with Thieflings, or we can hold off until we are good. I'm gonna hold off for a day, so that way we can get our decree. Oh. We can demand requisitions whenever we want, okay. Well, I mean, as long as we've done that, we don't really need to do any more about the decree here, so let's just focus on other things right now. Actually, hold on. Let's cancel that, because I have other things I want to do. I want to do Relieve Warlesh's experiments. Alright, experience has been drafted. And I guess let's cancel out temporarily, so that way we can see what's going on here. Because of that, I think we should be good to get a notification on how that went. At least my hope is that it happened. We'll see, we'll see. Yep, there we go. That's exactly it. It's done, Commander. The most difficult moment demanded that we make the most difficult decisions, and we did. The first requisitions have been made, the warehouses have been resupplied, the soldiers have their weapons and food, the people curse our names, of course, call us new fellows of the Crusade, except they're back home, and we're on the front lines. They couldn't see that we were hanging by a thread. They can't understand that we have had to act the way we did. History will absolve us, Commander. Because this crisis has taught us to use resources sparingly, we even ended up with a certain surplus of funds. I propose we use them to build a majestic cathedral. You know, we had a few sins on our conscience. If praying for forgiveness doesn't work, maybe buying it will. Forget it. Let's celebrate instead. I say we use the spare money to build ourselves one hell of a palace. A real commander's residence. With peacocks. We'll build a stronghold worthy of your glory. People will come from every land, dreaming of serving you. Did we have any other choice? Furrowing her brow grimly, Yorlinga says with determination, "The ends justify any means. We're fighting for this world, and I don't care what it thinks of us. We'll save it by force if we have to." Do they really call us the Fellows out loud? I'm afraid so. But what can we do about it if it was the only way to win? Don't listen to them, Commander. They're the words of people back home who owe you their lives. Yorlinga gives you a crooked smile. You can court-martial me after the war if you want. But for now, we must snatch victory from the jaws of our enemy at any cost, and by any means necessary. I want to hear my advisors and what they have to say. We're at your service, Commander. Woljif, what do we need a palace for? Woljif goggles at you. What do you mean, what for? To live a life befitting of your status? Without getting soaked to the bone in a tattered tent? Without shivering in the Citadel's drafts? Something with a little class, you know? With servants, a marble bathroom, a warm privy? I'm a veteran of the crusade. Can't I have a few small pleasures in life? Wenedug, why do we need an even grander fortress? What can exalt and glorify? What can exalt and glorify you better than imposing stronghold, master? Just imagine impregnable walls, towers rising up from the skies, and countless gods ready to repel any assault. The sight will instill a single desire in the heart of any warrior. To serve you. The war is nearing its end. We're on the offensive. That will have to defend Dresden again. It's our enemy who should be preparing their defenses. Dorgalinga, I thought you weren't particularly religious. Why do you think we should build a cathedral? Right you are, Commander. I've never been pious. But my reasoning is purely pragmatic. If you want to take the people, you build a temple. The priests get the gold, the gods get their prayers, and the people will quickly forget they've been robbed and convince themselves they donated the gold to a holy cause of their own volition. What? We've just been handed a gift on a platter, and you want to give it all to the gods? Aren't you spoiling them just a little? You know what? They can shove it. Don't listen to her, Chief. Just get something for yourself for a change. I understand. If we go with a palace increases finance, material, and energy points by 25%. If we go with a majestic fortress, we get... what? We can reduce the cost of recruiting mercenary units by 12.5, and only one stronghold can be built in total. Or we can build a cathedral, which will give all units 15 HP, a +3 to attack and AC, and a +10 bonus to damage against demon units. If we're fighting against demons, that's really nice. The boost to HP is always nice as well. The palace really just gives us economic finance, which is really nice. I don't know. There's really a lot of choices I can go with, but I think I'm going to go with... I think overall stats for our units are way better. So, a boost to HP, attacks and AC, and demon units, I think that's just overall better. We'll build a cathedral. Just what we need. We'll give the clerics their heart's desire, and they'll calm the people, and ask the gods to forgive our sins. Commander, thank you for everything you've done. Your methods have been irregular, cool at times, and let's face it, not strictly legal on occasion, but they did the job. You've done it. You've prevented this crusade from choking in a noose of this crisis. And you've organized logistics we can rely on in the final battle. Huh. Never thought you and me would be so slick in dealing with serious business like this. The two of us have pretty much saved this whole crusade from certain doom. I'm proud of us. You've shown that you understand the harsh wisdom of war and survival. You didn't let this crusade perish under the weight of ridiculous Uplander rules and morals. That's what a true chief should be. Fierce, uncompromising, and driven. That's what you are, and why the crusade still lives. The logistics service will continue its work, but I don't think we'll ever have to call another meeting of this council. Congratulations, Commander. Your logistics are more solid than ever. Now you only have one concern. The front lines. The offense. Victory. And that is all edicts, I do believe, done. We've developed all crusade aspects to the max. So yeah. We've only got one thing that we can theoretically do at this point, and that is, well, finishing the crusade. Yes, to my knowledge, yeah. We won't be able to find Silicons this time. We just need to launch the final raid on the Threshold, but before that, we do need to do one thing. And that is do those very complex, you know, edicts. Which are going to take time, naturally, but we haven't got much of a choice now, so. Just turn this off, there we go. Where are you going? Over here. Okay, off we go. Alright, let's unite these guys here. There we go. Okay, these guys are gonna march over. There we go. Oh, there's another army here. Oh, interesting. Alright, well. Okay, this army is there, so we're just gonna merge these guys together. Okay, we're gonna level these guys. Let's see, we've got... Let's go offensive train... yeah, let's go offensive training here. And we need to get Defense Squadron 2 here to engage this demon army, so... Violence! Off we go to engage, once again. Okay, so we've got quite the force here of Nabasu. I'm kind of worried about them. But it's not like you can do much about them right now, so the best thing I can do is just use Siphon Time here, increase our agility to a untold level. And we're going to make it a point to deal with the Ravener dragons at this point. Alright, we'll go over here. Just deal with the... Yeah, let's just focus down the Ravener dragons here. There we go. We'll have the assassins deal with the ghouls here. There we go, that's a kill on the ghouls. Then we can focus on the Basu, or the Volkai, which I'm going to focus on. There we go. Now we march over to deal with the Basu. Okay, we are going to try and go for a stun. There we go, we managed to do it. Now we just get the assassins who get as much kills as possible. And there we go. Took a bit of strategy, but that's just how it goes sometimes. You need to have the initiative and obviously the combat potential to make that happen. Okay, we'll just move these guys all the way over to Advanced Squadron 1. Because they have champions in their ranks. Alright, we've got a force up here that we gotta worry about. We'll level these guys up, which is going to give us Zealous Student, which will give us more combat potential. And I guess we just skip a day, and we'll let the fight happen. Alright, violence. Okay, if I attack here, I'm not doing much. Alright, let's give everybody haste here. That way, initiative changes here. We're gonna do a thunder... Oh, never mind. We'll attack here. Alright. Okay. I think we're gonna hold off here. We are gonna get the raiders to attack the Osmosi here. Like so. And let's see. Let's go with... what does Nausea do? Nausea cannot act, only move. Okay, so we need to do Agony on this one. Here we go. And I guess we can do the same thing. Oh, the osmosis is not affected by that. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Oh, dragon's taking some damage, that's fine. Now if we attack here, it's gonna make it nice. There we go. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to do this. Scorch them all. Like so. Okay, we're gonna go with Burning Liquid. And we'll take out the Babao? No, maybe not the Babao. Let's take out the... Let's go with Bone Arrow, because Bone Arrow should deal enough damage to deal... Oh god. That hurt some of the witches. Oh dear. Whoopsie! That's a load. That's a big, big load. Oh well. It's to be expected. Things like that happen. Let's do this. Alright. Breath weapon, there we go. Let's make you wait. Gonna attack you. Alright, let's do Misfortune here. And Misfortune on you. Okay. We'll do this then. That targets everybody there. There we go. And let's see. I guess we can do Burning Liquid here. Well, we can either do that or we can do Stone Throw. Let's see. Let's do Stone Throw because that'll deal more damage. We'll deal with the Directney here. There we go. Blow out with an AoE. Oh, we can do that, but that's only gonna hurt people, so we wanna make sure we avoid any area of effect attacks that might harm things. Okay, we're gonna attack the Osmosi here. Just whittle them down, essentially. Okay. Let's just make them unfortunate. There we go. Ow, our dragon's suffering a bit of collateral. That's fine. Alright, let's take out one of the Vivisector swarms here. If we move over here, we can attack these guys with ease. And I can do this. There we go. Alright, dragon is gonna come over here to attack this way. Okay, we'll attack this way. Get rid of these guys, and the witches are now just going to... If we do Agony here, might be able to get them. Okay, let's do this. Alright, let's just attack here. And let's see, we need to now Focus on these guys. Thankfully, we can just use a bone arrow here. That'll get rid of most of them. And we can just finish them off with the Raider. So there we go. Nice. Took a bit of leeway, but we managed to get some resources because of it, so yeah, cool. Done and done. Now we can enchant Faultless Daybreak, which will allow us to summon the Triumphant Noontide and a Sanguinious Sundown. Okay. So, if it's wielded by a War Priest, each time the wielder bashes using the shield, it deals d6 of holy damage, and he must pass a will save or be marked. If the marked creature dies, a will-o-wisp appears for 10 minutes, or until a new will-o-wisp is created. This wisp will try and heal and support your characters. This shield also deals additional 2d8s to undead creatures. Alternatively, if the enemy confirms a critical hit against the wielder of this weapon, or this shield, every enemy within a 30-foot area becomes blinded if they fail a will save, or a fortitude save of DC 20, and suffer 46 positive energy damage. Successful saving throw negates the blindness and halves damage. I much prefer the Triumphant Noontide. Not that we can even use it, to be honest, but, you know, it's there. Okay, regardless, we still need to wait for Rilu Vorlesh's drafts to finish, so it's going to be a day. Okay. 2 capable scouts have returned from a reconnaissance mission with a valuable prize. Plans detail the movements of the demon army. The officers, spurred by this success, suggest sending more spies behind enemy lines. However, the demons will easily see through a kind soul, which begs the question, who should serve in these units? We can have 4 more criminals be introduced, which gives us 600 material points if we go with this decree. We could get professionals, which gives all enemy units the studied target feat for 45 days, which basically it makes them -2 to AC. We could also go with turncoat cultists, which increases recruitment growth for trainable units by 25% for 10 days. I think professional spies is overall the best, because for 45 days... Oh wait, no, this is a one-time thing, though. Ooh. Let's see, former criminals. This is a repeatable decree. It is a logistics decree, though. Let's get agitators. Let's go turncoat cultists. Many prisoners are willing to become spies in exchange for a pardon. Once the scouts select those who are trustworthy, they will stage their escape. Upon returning to the demons, the former captives will start recruiting cultists, convincing them to defect to the commander, thus ruining their ranks, even further than we already are. Alright. We get agitators. And yeah, we just keep going, basically. Okay, Fate of the Early Squealer happens. Let's see. We could turn it into an amulet or a belt. We don't get enough amulets, so let's go with Amulet of Ooze. Why not? And honestly, I don't really care what we get at this point, so I'm just sort of just winging it for most parts. Let's go with the Fate of Chill Roar Hide and Tusks. An An enemy has reached our ranks to try and attack us. Hopefully it's not going to be a bad problem, but we'll see. Let's see. Okay, we just need to boost our initiative here. And let's see, we've got 500 dretches, we've got Manjis. Let's start with the Vrox here. Why not? Okay, the Panangi are probably going to be the second most focused, so we're just going to go with the Nefalshi here next. Because they will start roaming against us. Okay, we're going to actually get the rogues here to deal with them. And if we go in for the assassination here, that's going to be fine. Oop. And we'll get the skeletons to move out here. And we'll just block the way for the, force them into a block. There we go. Now, let's use an overwhelming shout here. Stun them. We'll get the warriors here to deal with them. We will then deal with the Nefalshi here. Alright, the assassins now deal with the Dretch. And we can kill them off. There we go. Nice. That was quick. Quick and easy. Okay. And we got more fights. Oh, lovely. Okay, let's go to the campaign, I guess. We're just gonna march this unit over to attack the Demon Army here. No reason to not, after all, right? Okay. Alright, let's boost our initiative here. We are going to focus on the Vevakias here. Get rid of them. Oh, that's only 2. Okay. We can deal with the fire elementals first, because they are very fast. Then we will deal with the Brimwarks, because they're the second worst thing to deal with. We will then march over. And poke them with a stick. And we'll get the knights going. And there we go. Cleansed. Nice. Defensive squadron's doing work. We've got one other fight here. Okay, we're gonna send these guys over down here. This group is gonna do the same exact thing. Okay, this army is gonna march over to Advanced Squadron 2. God, there's so many armies that we have to worry about. Yeesh. Alright, no, stop. I'm here to select this group. There we go. Alright, this army is going to be really deadly, so what we're going to do is we're going to Call of Arms our units here. Give them a bit more swollenness. We are going to Mark of Terror this group, so that way they're weaker. We're going to bolt them down, so that way they're even weaker. We're going to use Power of Gold here. We are going to enervate these guys. And we will buff up our defense squadron just a little bit further. We are going to save, just in case, because you never know. And attack! There we go. It does mean these forces are getting more dangerous, which is concerning, but, I mean, what can we do, right? We're gonna start by siphoning time to make our lives a little easier here. We are going to attack... I think we attack this way. And then we do a... Yeah, let's do a Thunder Thread. Then we attack here. Thunder Thread, there we go. Make them even weaker. We are then going to get these raiders to attack from behind here. Just whittle down these forces here. We are then going to use Misfortune on both of these guys here. Just make them completely horrible at fighting. There we go. Oh. Dragon's going down, I think. Okay, they go down. Oh, right, I should probably, let's see. Let's whittle you down. Okay, I'm not sure I'm confident we can handle this now. Oh god. Okay, yeah, no, this is a load, I think. We're gonna need to teleport an army over. As much as I dislike the idea, we have to. I'm not confident I can actually handle that. Okay. Let's see, this army is really dangerous, so we are going to need a ample force to deal with it. Alright, Advanced Squadron 12. Alright, engage. There we go. They're about to, yeah, they're about to experience pain. Okay, we are going to use Elemental Weapon here to give our archers a boost. We are going to do the exact same thing for our skeletons. Oh, there goes some units. Yeah, that's a load. Yeah, we're gonna need to do an initiative boost instead, because otherwise it's just gonna collapse on our face. Okay, here we go. Use that. Deal with the Baylors here first. Then we'll deal with the Glabrezu here. Skeletons march up. We'll attack them on this side now. There we are. Attack them here. From this side, there we go. Bang. Done. Well, that was easy. Especially when you have the right level of units for that engagement. Okay, that unit is going to go over to Advanced Squadron 2 here. Okay, this group is going to march its way back over to the last barrier, or the Castle of Desires, I should say. Because that's meant to be its original location anyways, so... Okay, we can get a Holy Bomb, Obstacle, or... Let's go with a Holy Bomb, why not? Cool. Okay, well, we don't need to do much else, so... Yet another experiment of the alchemist, Zago Forns, has led to yet another disaster. His cozy laboratory got blown sky high, and a cloud of fumes that appeared over Dresden caused a terrible allergy attack among the soldiers that temporarily paralyzed the army. The enraged Crusaders are demanding that this sorry excuse for an alchemist be thrown out before they strangle him with their own hands. We can either reconcile the alchemist with the soldier, which gives the Zaglforn's lecture. All units gain Master of Survival feat for 14 days, which is a repeatable decree no less, that we can repeat every 14 days it seems. I'm not sure how long it takes to do that though. We could get rid of the Alchemist, which adds leadership, military, logistics, and diplomacy, and the morale is increased by 20%. We could give the Alchemist a chance to redeem himself. The Alchemist will triumph and get back into Crusader's good graces, or ruin everything yet again. Either way, it's going to be spectacular. Or we could start an alchemy school, which gives us a repeatable decree to summon alchemists at the commander's headquarters. As it stands, we're already doing enough with skeletons and whatnot, so we don't really want another... Yeah, and this is a logistics thing, so we won't be able to do that as intended. This requires diplomacy. I think we're already using diplomacy for something, so let's give the alchemist a chance to redeem himself. Zago Forns was sent to the front lines where he could make amends. He proved himself in the very first fight. At the height of the grueling battle, a group of giants created by Zago Forns' failed potions came to Crusaders' aid. They were somewhat tipsy and thus extremely courageous. At the head of the group was Zago Forns himself, fearlessly throwing bombs with toxic gas at demons. The imminent defeats turned into victory, and the alchemist was carried into Dresden, all his wrongdoings forgotten. The commander's faith in his talent was not unfounded. And to that end... yeah, for 7 days we got a terrible allergy. And army has basically 50 less movement, which sucks, but it's fine. Alright, so we get Plague Dragon Creation and Zaglfon's Masterpiece. We can get a Giant, and all Zaglforn Giants gain the Zaglforn's Masterpiece for 14 days. So basically, if I use this, I can recruit a Giant at our whim, which, you know what? For the resources it's worth, why not? Okay, we found the fate. We've got a military exercise coming in. We've got skeleton creation coming in. And the fate of Chilbor's hide and tusks. We're gonna go with the... let's go with the light spike shield. Why not? There we go. We're almost done with a Relu's draft, so there we go. Okay, we're gonna enchant. We can get skeletons now. Alright, and Relu's drafts have been done. And we still got another one to do, so we'll do that. And that should be the last thing on our development plan. Alright. The giants created by... Yeah, they're ready to serve the crusade with all their exorbitant minds. They are an alchemical masterpiece, a magnificent living weapon. A group of Zagalforn's giants have reported to the officers. We get one recruited at the commander's headquarters, and all the giants gain 25 maximum HP and 2 bonus to AC for every time it's used. So yeah, pretty good. We will march up with military exercise just to keep the experience flowing. Alright, there we go. A test of faith. A group of Asmodean clerics have arrived in Dresden with a shipment of enchanted weapons. They claim that these blades must go to the warriors who are the most devout followers of their faith. The clerics wish to organize a dangerous test for the soldiers. Okay. We could get a weapon from Asmodeus, which... I mean, it's pretty nice. We could hand the weapon out to the weakest, though, if need be. Or you permit a test of faith. Are we lawful evil? No, we are not. We are not Asmodean warriors. Now, we can get leadership and reduction of losses if we do the good path, which honestly might just be the best choice here, because diplomacy on its own is useless. We're probably going to be doing the oddest thing. We're going to hand it out to the weakest. With the commander's permission, Ember took the weapons from the Asmodeans and gave them to the weak soldiers. This armament will improve their chances of surviving in the battle. Yeah, we're doing that. We're going to do a potion of courage as well, because why not? And yeah, we get a reduction of losses because of it, so that's pretty good. Okay, we can now enchant Shilbor's Tuscan Hide. Let's see. You deal +1 bonus to damage per dice rolled for spells with Cold Descriptor. And when you shield bash, the enemy must make a fortitude save or become vulnerable to cold damage. Or we can give it sonic resistance and it'll deal yeah, let's go with Shilbor's Icy Blood, because we could give that to we give that to one of our characters, I think. And that would help with their cold spells. We're gonna enchant Durley the Squeaker. Alright, that's another decree set. There we go. Man, we're really rushing through these, but it needs to be done. Okay, military exercise, pretty good. Get Plague Dragon creation. Alright, skeleton creation, transformation. We can transform the warriors into the device. There we go. Okay, events. We can summon the Embrace of the Faceless, which, whenever we cast a grease spell, all creatures must pass a reflex or suffer 5d6 acid. Or we can summon the Voice of the Faceless. Whenever you cast an ear-piercing scream spell, the damage it deals no longer is limited to 5d6. Instead, it deals a d6 plus 1 per 2 cast levels. And creatures who fail against it become dazed for 2 rounds instead of 1 round. It increases the save DC of all spells with Sonic Descriptor by 2. I like the Embrace of the Faceless. There we go. And Nightmares. A strange thunderclap came from deep within the Whirlwind and halted over Dresden. Everyone expected a lightning storm or a rain of eyeballs, but the plight ended up being much more frightening. Dresden was hit by a wave of nightmares. The soldiers cannot sleep. They are pulled out of their slumber by their own greeds. The officers are concerned that this will drive their troops insane. We could get the Nightmare Warden's Decree, which will recruit wizards at our headquarters. That is only a temporary thing. Or we could teach the soldiers to meditate before sleep, which will give monks into our army. Alright, so if I recall correctly, monks are very powerful. Or we can go with wizards, which are very weak but spellcasters. I like the idea of monks. Teach the soldiers to meditate before we sleep. Monks will come to Dresden to teach the soldiers meditation techniques that will chase away the nightmares. There we go. They'll transform warriors into device. And morale is at an all-time high, so I'm pretty good right now. Harmony of Dreams. Alright. The masterpiece continues. There we go. Got a Potion of Courage. And there we go. Having meticulously studied the notes, scholars and mages have discovered that Aurelius Vorlesh was studying the connection that was established between the material plane and the abyss. Basically, a lot of notes that really do matter. There is a few other things that we do need to do, namely... where was it? We need to do the Bell of Mercy here, which will give us a +1 AC against demon units. We'll do Plague Dragons as usual. Let's see, we're going to do Harmony of Dreams to get 13 monks. But once the bell is done, I think that's all we really need to do for edicts, I think. And the only other thing that we need to do is determine the day we need to get the engage. Okay. We've fixed the broken artifact of the cape. We've collected the crystal key and the hidden glass key. Complete perception check near the stairs to find a hidden passage to the glass key and such. Yeah, we've done that. Defeat Discari, we've done that. Return to Aurelius' lab, we've done that. We've done the portal for the secret area. Once you've entered the hidden part of the lab, you can try to commit to Aurelius. Okay. Multiple very high checks, all around 40 plus. Okay. 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 Okay, the Sword of Valor, Nihindrian Crystals, Aurelius Notes, and Plu's Map. We've already done the Sword of Valor, I believe. We've done the Nihindrian Crystal. We've done Aurelius Notes and Prulura's Map. Okay. Alright, well, that's everything we've basically got done. We just need to wait until the Bell of Mercy is done, because that's just a little bit of an extra thing. And we need to wait for a very specific day, I believe. So give me a second. Let's see. I believe there's a very specific day that you have to do it. Where is it? Apologies. Let's see. Let's see. Not sooner or later than the 3rd week of Gosran. It is between 16 and 21 dates of this month. 4716, so appears to be a month requirement, not a year. As long as you do the ending between the dates of 16 Gosran and 21st of Gosran, you should achieve the ending. Okay. So I need to figure out when the dates of Gosran happens, basically. And I honestly don't know. Hold on. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the dates for Gosran. Let's see. Okay, so Gosran is the 4th month, so we've got a lot of skipping to do, basically. So, as you can see, it's currently the 12th. So we still got 4 months waiting for it to happen, so... yeah. I guess in the meantime, what we can do is we can just recruit as much as we want here. There's no harm in it, and I mean, we've been collecting a ton of resources at this point. Yeah, that's a lot of assassins, actually. I've been building up my units here. Okay, shifters as well. Nice. Oh, more demon armies. Interesting. Okay, let's go over to here. And that's 2 armies. Oh god, of 10 rank. I don't think we'll be able to handle this. Not with this group, anyways. We are going to go with... well, we've already got Fireball. Let's go with Hold. Yeah, let's level you up. We're going to go with Protective Wards, I guess? Yeah. Alright, we're going to move Advanced Squadron 2 over here to handle this issue. We'll add more skeletons to the unit. We'll add more offense to the unit. There we go. Time to invade with an army of 10 strength against both armies. We should be able to handle it. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, let's just do a fireball. Fireball's a simple solution. Boop. Oh, I guess these guys managed to survive. That's fine. I guess I'll do that. There we go. Done. And we're down to 1 more. And we should be able to take them out quite easily. There we go. Nice. That's 1 army. With actually easy, which was really easy, no less. Okay. And now for the other. Okay, we are going to channel negative energy, and it's done. But there you go. We've managed to win that as well. Now we can just turn our units back and just go from there. Alright, we're sending them back to the Sinister Mansion. Send the skeletons over. Send these warriors over. You guys can march over as well. Alright, over to the Castle of Desires. Alright, Advanced Squadron 1 is going back. Okay, Tactician 3, yep. Let's march you guys over. And I guess we can merge any units that we come across here. And we'll get the zombies back in this group. There we go. And this group will march forward all the way over. Yeah, we need more units. Okay, let's mark these guys over. Let's take these guys along. Okay. Okay, these assassins, yeah, we'll be fine there. Okay, I guess merge all these guys together. There we go. This army is going to get a dragon. We can move you back. Skeletons we'll leave alone. Giants are going to be an interesting choice, I imagine. Certainly be interesting to bring along. Okay. As for the zombies, they're going to march over to the Castle of Desires, because obviously we need them there. Okay, we go over to Defense Squadron 4, rush these dragons over, because, well, we kind of need them to be there. Okay. March these skeletons over. Oh, dragons are already there. Okay, you to the Sinister Mansion. God, it's so complicated just to get these guys together. Okay, these guys are going to be marching over to, I guess, Defense Squadron 1, yep. Okay, we go Protective Wards, there we go. Alright, skeletons, unite together. Once again, Sinister Mansion. Alright, there we go. And defense, friendly fire. In an attempt to turn the tide of battle, the Crusaders in the Crusades' favor, one of the mages used a powerful spell that destroyed the enemies, but also struck the commander or Crusaders that were fighting them. Should his actions be justified, or should he be condemned for the bad death of his comrades? We can either condemn him or gain the destructive spells feat. If we go with that, the generals gain 5 extra power, but if we condemn him, we get morale. We're gonna aqueduct. We're gonna acquit him. Victory comes at a cruel price. The mage has been acquitted, and his example has emboldened the other spellcasters to use dangerous magic, which should be naturally on the cause at this point. Okay, another masterpiece, another plague dragon. We can now upgrade skeletons at this point. Military exercise coming into play. Harmony of Dreams, there we go. Skeleton creation. Alright, military exercise. Let's go with the agitators just to get recruitment growth going. Alright, last forces. No, we don't need them just yet. We need to wait for the 4th. Or at least Gosran, rather. Okay, let's, what am I doing? I shouldn't have closed out. Whatever. Oh well. Could be worse. Maybe there's something that will, pop up. Who knows? Misclicked, mainly. Nope. Nothing. That's fine. We are gonna need to go into Crusade Affairs again, so... It's just a spam fest until we get to, It's gonna be boring, to put simply. It's just gonna be this. This is gonna be the entire stream, I expect, to say the least. But I will do my best to at least get ready for, the final battle. To my utmost, anyways. Okay, campaign. We can recruit more units if we desire. I'm gonna hold off for now. Well, I guess I could recruit some. Why not? Let's do this. Let's recruit some Hedge Knights, Banditos, these guys. And then these. There we go. Okay. Okay, this army's gonna march right back over here. We'll unite the zombies and warriors here. There we go. What else? Guess I can level you up. We can get, let's see, what do we want? We can either go with elemental... We can go with the elemental weapon. We can go with retaliation, which all units in a 3x3 area deal extra physical damage to the enemy when damaged in melee. Or we could go with a precise prediction. All units in a 3x3 area deal additional physical damage to the enemy when damaged in melee. Let's go with elemental weapon. I like that. Because that will only add to the damage the assassins are dealing, so... I feel like that's just a good addition. Alright, I'll unite these guys together. Let's get the giants together. Okay. I think I actually send these to Defense Squadron 4. I mean, why not? More beefy units? Yeah, we'll leave it alone. Okay. As for the drakes here, we're gonna want those together. There we go. Okay, we'll unite these guys. There we are. Skeletons can go over here. We'll move these guys back. So that way we can merge the warriors back together. There we are. These units will start marching. Alright, let's organize our units here. Let's see. Bring the giants on our side. Well, let's dismiss this one. Yep. Here we go. Let's bring in the shifters, because I'm not sure if they're going to be useful or not, but I will still bring them in. Slingers are still used by someone, I think. Let's get the Warriors of Device, I guess. And Spearmen, just in case. Here we go. We'll get this unit over, and get them recruiting. Okay. Don't need any there. None there, none there. Don't need the war priests, but we do need the barbarians, so there we go. Okay. Bell of Mercy. That's going to give us a significant boost, I would imagine. Oh, there is actually some fights coming in, and they are going through here. Okay, we're moving to Advanced Squadron 3 here to merge up. Get our units here. And we're going to march over here. Yeah, we need to advance. Yeah, we need our squadrons here to pick up the pace. We're going to skip a day, so that way the armies actually go against us, as intended. And we'll just hope that's enough. Fireball. Yeah, you know what? Why am I doing Fireball? I should just use that. It's literally the best choice. Another army, and the Soldiers of Fortune have come up. Interesting. Alright, just get rid of these guys. Oh. Okay, I guess Thunder you. Oh, no, wait. Alright. Do that. Attack here. And archers get the finishing blow. There you go. Done. Okay. That's another unit dealt with. And now, we've got Soldiers of Fortune. Both officers and privates alike often complain about the attitude of mercenaries and their disregard for military regulations. A group of brazen soldiers of fortune have refused to serve under command of an officer whom they deem too demanding and strict. They claim that, if he is not replaced, they will leave the army. So, we can either clamp down and all mercenary units gain a tough feat. The number of available mercenary units, though, reduces by 1. We can give them more generous pay, which all mercenaries units gain a brave feat, which all adjacent ally units gain +1 to attack for 1 round at the start of each round. The cost of recruiting mercenary units does increase by 5. And the number of available merc units increases by 1 as a result. Or we can send Grey Boar to negotiate. Let's see. Number of available merc units increases by 1. Searching for new mercenary units is free once per week. So we can either increase their pay, which will give them the brave feat for merc units, which is pretty nice. But they're going to cost 5% more, which is really bad. Let's go with Grey Boar's idea. Grey Boar had a word with the mercenaries. After a few minor concessions, he quelled their discontent and made the captains promise to instill discipline and keep their soldiers in check. Because of these negotiations, rumors spread across Avestan that the commander's army, mercenaries, are treated with honesty and respect. And that is how you do it. Okay, we can go... Let's deal with the Thieflings now. Army-wise, we've got Plague, Dragon Creations, which we can't activate because agitators. Okay, military exercise is good. Here we go. Now we can get skeleton creation. Ah, you. You need to go back to the Sinister Mansion. Because otherwise you won't be able to defend against any foes. Which is not good, in our case. We'll leave the recruitment for later. Well, I guess we could recruit now. Yeah, why not? Let's recruit. At the very least, merc units should be recruited. Alright, well, we'll leave that at that. Okay, we'll, skip another day. There we go. And we've got Zaglfon's Masterpiece, which once again is going to be triggered. Oh, a demon army is approaching. Lovely. Okay, they are approaching through here. Okay. So we really need some more merc units here, I think. Okay, the dragon is going to march its way over here. Alright, let's get the skeletons together. Alright, skeletons are going to march over here. Unite with this group here. Or at least that is the intended plan, of course. Once lag stops, I will be able to continue. Hold on. There we go. And let's see, we can get the monks here as well. Here we go. Alright, we'll send this group over. Let's see, is there anything that we can replace here? Nope. But we could send these people out to Advanced Squadron 3 here and try to get some more recruitments going. At the very least, I could do this for an Advanced Squadron here. There we go. That will increase the numbers. Let's see, Paladins, Hell Knights, and Slingers. Alright, let's rename this. Yeah, no, let's... Alright, so we're gonna go with... Squadron... Well, maybe not. Let's go with Advanced Squadron 5. There we go. That way we have a proper form here. I appreciate the idea, Podox, but I am going to have to refuse. I'm currently just doing Pathfinder because I prefer the game. I do enjoy Pathfinder, but I don't have Pathfinder 2e, and I'm not looking to play it, so. I appreciate the idea. I'm good, though. You have a good one with the campaign, though. I know, I'm sure Pathfinder 2e is pretty good, I believe. If I recall correctly, anyways. Okay. Man. Now, if I recall correctly... Yeah, we got this demon army here. So it's going to be an uphill battle with this guy, but we should be able to weaken it by doing this. We can Mark of Terror if we need to. It'll last only one day, though, so we're going to hold off for a second. So that way we can Mark of Terror it now. We'll use the money power. Actually, hold on. Let's see if we can get our units over first. Merge these guys together. These guys will march across here. To that end, we are going to send these guys over to the camp of the Mammoth Lords. Throw these dragons in there. There we go. And what else? Let's see. These guys can go over as well, I suppose. Merge them. And what else? You, I suppose, is going to be key component here, but we won't be able to get you there, so we're just going to have to make do with what we got. Okay, we'll throw a buff there. Throw some resistance on. We will enervate this demon army as well. And we'll make the journey. We'll save before we fight, because obviously we need to. Because this is only an 8-strength army with very few units that actually have combat potential. So, better to be safe than sorry. Yep, the fear is worming its way through. That's the hope I was going for here. Thankfully, fireballs are going well. Let's go defensive here with the monk. Babaus are the most dangerous. I'm probably going to have a rough time with them. Incubi, not so much, but still. dangerous. As for these guys, for 3 rounds Divine Favor, it is going to be... Let's give it to the monks here. We'll get the Inquisitors starting to march up. Oof, pain. Ooh, there goes some forces. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to... I think we Fireball here? Yeah, if we Fireball, we can reduce the units significantly here. I think that's for the best. We can also turn off defenses, so that way we can start wailing on the skiers here. Okay, I guess we'll just go here. There we go. Okay, we now need to deal with the Incubi here. By doing that, we can then deal with the skiers here. And because the Inquisitors don't really have that much defense here, we're just gonna have to wing it here. Hope the damage is enough. Yep, there goes those armies, and now the monks are the ones to suffer the brunt of the attacks. Okay, we're gonna do a Fireball here again. Just as much damage as we can. That gets rid of one of them. Now we can start wailing on this guy. Proper. Okay, we're just gonna attack from behind there. And yeah, they have no chance of beating us. And thankfully, because we didn't reach our limit on... Yeah, thankfully because we didn't reach our limit on our, you know, infirmary, we can just get our troops back. So yeah. Successful assault. Took some effort, but it worked out in the end. We're gonna march the... Okay, so for this group, we're just gonna send these guys back. There we go. We'll move the advanced squadron over back into the squad barracks. Then we'll just merge these guys together. Get these guys in. Man, we got a lot of zombies and skeletons in that one army, jeez. Okay, we'll march you guys over. We'll just make you rush. We'll do the same thing here. And I think we can actually get the movement that we need just to get them merged up. And that's nearly 2,200 skeletons, jeez. And events, finally. Several politicians across Avestan have claimed that the threat of the world is exaggerated, and the Crusaders affront that Mendev uses to extort funds from its allies. They are encouraging the nations to reduce their support for the crusade. One of the officers has suggested organizing a series of attacks and abductions in the neighboring nations, seemingly caused by the demons to muzzle the dangerous talkers. So we can agree with the plan, and recruitment growth for trainable units increases by 20% for 45 days. We can make a public address and leave it at that, which will increase morale by 30%. Or we can ignore the politicians and add 12,000 leadership and deduct 3,000 diplomacy. Considering we don't really need that, we don't need the leadership and diplomacy. We can do that, but I like the idea of getting more recruitment growth, so let's agree with the plan. The commander's agents have staged several abductions and raids in different nations, disguising their crimes as if they were committed by demons. The collective panic has drowned out the naysayers' voices and attracted even more volunteers into the ranks of the Crusaders. Perfect, perfect. To that end, we've got a few squadrons here and there. And let's see. I believe it was Defense Squadron 4. Yep, there we go. We can get a Holy Bomb, Obstacle, Smoke Bomb. We're going to go Holy Bomb, because Siege is usually the best choice for any of those Ranger commanders. At least from what I've witnessed. Okay, we're going to go Siege Mastery. Increase the damage of our Siege weapons is the go-to. And we're just basically waiting for the day that things just work in our favor. Okay, Plague Dragon's Creation. We can do Requisitions if we really wanted to, but there is no real need. I mean, I guess we can. Like, as long as we keep our morale up, this is only just going to help us more. But it's not going to help us enough, I'd say. Let's buy a cloak to support the Crusade. Alright. Skeleton Creation comes in. There we go. Okay, another decree of military exercise. And demon armies are approaching now. Due to a surprise attack launched by the demons, the supply lines have been temporarily cut off. Naturally, the enemies will soon be pushed out of the Crusaders' territory, but with the current deficit, the officers are suggesting that the Crusades start producing essentials domestically. Okay, we can start producing weapons, which gives us equipment for the fighters. All infantry and cavalry units gain defined steel feats. Units have a +1 to attack and DR for 14 days, basically. We can produce ammunition, which gives serrated arrows for 14 days, which is basically a +1 to attack and +10 to bonus damage, which is really nice. Or we could produce enchanted gear, which gives all spellcasting units gain 20% chance to completely dodge an enemy attack. I'm gonna go start producing ammunition. This will give us serrated arrows, which is gonna boost our damage of our archers, which we kind of heavily rely on. Lack of ammunition is the bane of any army. Setting up Fletcher's workshops in Dresden will solve this problem. As is, you know, expected. There is a lot of attacks going on from this particular spot, which kind of confuses me, but okay. I might have to situate some more defenses there. Well, we'll get the military exercise, we'll get the Potion of Courage going. And we should be good there. Well, I guess we can, what we can do is we can send this army over. Then we got this army here. Okay, we'll merge these groups here, there we go. Not sure why I shoot immediately to this one, but whatever. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're gonna get the monks here. And let's see, we need to choose between War Priests or Mendevian Cavaliers. The Cavaliers deal more damage as opposed to the War Priests, but the War Priests are healers, I believe. And yeah, they can heal. Let's go with the Priests, why not? And we'll just send this unit back. And yeah, we can do a quick recruitment drive here. Boost up their forces. There we go. Alright, they're going to engage. We are going to save here, because I'm not sure how this is going to go. But I will still try it, to see how we fare. We'll boost up our army here. We will Mark of Terror... Let's Mark of Terror the bigger army here. And let's begin. This is the best we can possibly do in this circumstance, so... Violence! Alright. To that end, we are going to need to... I'm not a fan of the bow, so we are going to instill a... Let's summon an elemental here. Why not? That'll give us more units to work with. Alright, so the Babao are going to be a very annoying target to deal with, I suspect. So we want to avoid confrontation with them if we can. Here we go. Oh god. Pain. Oh dear. You know what, let's load that. I don't think that's the best option that we could have done. We could have done a whole fireball antics thing. Or we could have even increased our speed, initiative. Yeah, there's like options. We have options. Okay, let's see. If we... Okay, so if we fireball, we can get 167 out of these guys. Or a chance at 167 anyways. That gets most of them. Babaos. I believe they have like a specific thing for them, don't they? Yeah. Unit deals power times 6 times unit number acid damage to the enemy. So if you attack them directly, they basically become nuclear warheads, essentially. Which is not what we want. Okay. Have you guys go over here. Okay. They're attacking the monks as predicted. Alright, we want to buff you. And then we want to back off. Ooh, there goes the, there goes them. We're probably going to lose some units as a result of this, I suspect. But that is why we lined them up specifically like this, so we could do this. And completely nuke them off the face of our area. Now we can just start harassing these guys and be fine. We are going to heal the War Priest at this point. That's going to reduce the amount of pain that we're going to be suffering. We can then start targeting the skiers here. And we want to preferably attack them like this, so that way they take the brunt of what we're about to do. There we go. Now, if we just use another bone arrow, we can deal a significant sum of damage. Or better yet, what we can do is we can heal the War Priest here, reducing all of our losses to null. Which is going to be way better for us in the long run, I think. Yeah, let's do this. Ah, you're starting to run. Okay, cool. You can't run. Alright, so I guess we can just do this. That'll minimize their units significantly at this point. Okay, we'll attack here. Okay, we'll attack him here. Oh, they're attacking. Probably to no avail, though. As we start wailing on them, and by the time we reach them, yep, we just do this. And that does it. There we go. Cool. Managed to win. We only lost 1 unit, but we recovered them, so... no losses, ultimately. That does mean that we've got another fight ahead of us, though, so let's brace for that. We will be using Good Hope here, I think. And we're just gonna organize our units in a more convenient manner. There we go. And the next fight begins. This time with them being a bit more reinforced. Okay, they're going really ham on the units. Okay. It's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough one. Okay. Well, we could do a fireball, get rid of the Babakias here. I think that's the answer to most of this problem. And then we can also get the Pananji here as well. So this only adds to the amount of damage we're going to get. There we go. We will hold our turn here. We will get the monks to attack the Pananji here. They're gonna go over here, attack from behind. We will get the duelists here to attack the Pananji here. That way we whittle down the units. Then we can go for the Calvuses, which are, I believe, a summoned unit. We will give the monks a buff. And then we'll harass the Pananji again. Now we can move on and attack the Pananji. There we go. Ooh, pain. Okay, all we're going to do is we're going to heal ourselves. Then we are going to attack the Calvuses. Alright, let's use a Scorching Ray on the Pananji. That gets rid of them, and... oh. Done. And... oh. I think because I moved so quickly, it crashed on me. Oh dear. Well, it wouldn't be one of these games if I didn't do that at some point. Crashes happen, and I can't really do much about that, can I? Oh well. I will close it up here, and we'll just go... I'll just have to reload, I guess. So give me a moment. I will be back with you guys shortly. See you in a moment. Okay, I am now back. Let's see. Let me just load up the game, and then we'll go from there. And let me swap the screen over, just so I don't forget. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna have to start the battle again, unfortunately, but thankfully they do the copy of the, what we've been doing, so it's no big deal. We'll just fireball here, as we did before. That'll eliminate all of them this time. We'll move up here, up to here. Start whacking against these guys. Like so. Do that. Okay, we are going to buff the monks here. And then we'll attack the Pananji again. Oof, pain. That's fine. It's not like we're losing units at this rate, so... We'll just Scorching Ray this one. And it's done. Now we can just continue on. We don't even need to deal with the summons, so there you go, right? Alright. Now, with the units in tow, we can get everybody together. This unit will merge with this unit. And skeletons ahoy. We'll just march them back over here. And these guys over here are going to march back to the camp on the ferry here. We've got more recruitment drive if we ever need it, but honestly, I can skip a few days if need be, given the circumstances. Okay. But I mean, honestly, at this point, we just need to get to Gosran, so basically it's just survival until then. Oh. Wait, what the hell is happening? Hold on. Each capture of a demon... Wait, did I lose a fort? Surely not. Oh, was it Requisitions that did that? Or was it something else? I don't see anything that got taken, though, so I'm just like, what? I don't know. I'll give it some days. Maybe there's a reason that it's doing that. Wait. Banner of Victories. What? Hold on. What is being raided? Why is my Banner of Victories going lower? What? I don't see anything that's being taken. The heck is going on? I have no idea. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I mean, I guess I'll have to wait. Yeah, I don't know why the Banner of Victories and Banner of Conquest are going awry. Huh. Okay, well, I guess that's just something that we're gonna have to deal with. I don't know. It's being wonky today. Okay, now something's going on, surely. Scepter of Discord. Among the spoils of recent battle, officers found an ornate scepter that once belonged to the ruler of a Skorian clan. They jokingly argued over who should get such a valuable and prestigious trophy, but this banter soon turned into a bitter rivalry. It is as if the honorable officers had gone mad. In their desire to get their hands on the scepter, they have stooped to bribery and coercion. The clerics sense no curse on the loose, so it seems this is merely a case of ordinary greed and injured pride. We can take the Magnificent Rod, but the Crusaders' morale is reduced by 15. We could destroy the scepter and get leadership. We can give the scepter to the worthiest, which gives us striving for distinction, which gives 10 experience per level. Or we could allow the officers to battle for it. And the most experienced general gains a relic keeper feat, which gives a bonus to power. We're going to give it to... Yeah, we're going to give striving for distinction. There we go. Alright, so there is a fight going on, but I don't... It might just be the fact that the Banner of Victories and Conquest have just toiled for so long that we don't need to worry about it anymore. Okay, we are going to boost your forces, I guess. Here we are. I mean, it's not a bad thing that we are just going with so much morale here. Like, it's not like it's a bad thing that we are getting so many victories under our belts. So, we'll just weaken that army. We'll bolster our own. Oh, wait, hold on. Debuff even further if we can. There we go. Now we save here just to be safe. And engage. And I guess we'll see how things play out. It's probably going to be a win in our favor, though, going by our success thus far. Okay. Okay, we can go for a fireball. I think that's the best solution here. Oop. That gets rid of most of them. Okay, we are going to make an effort to get these guys dealt with. Off we go. Ah, they're going for them. Okay. That is not going to help your case, though. So if we do a Scorching Ray on the Galu... Yeah, it's a win. And of course we get our units back, so there you go. Now this should result in a victory, and thus get our victory on banners to full. Wait. There's another army there. What? Okay. Let's get defensive training, I guess. And now we got another army to deal with. Okay, so it's two armies stacked up on one another, it seems, at this point. Okay. Okay, well, let's fireball it in. That gets rid of most enemies. Okay. We'll deal damage here. Ow. We will boost the damage of the monks here. Attack these guys. Alright. Let's just wail on these knights then. Simple ray, just to wrap things up. There we go. Cool. Not bad at all. And yeah, okay, oddly enough. Yeah, we're gonna start losing morale at this rate. Okay, we're moving Advanced Squadron back to its position. Okay. And we'll bring the skeletons over. We want them to go to the Sinister Mansion. This zombie squadron is going to go to the Advanced Squadron 1 here. Okay, yeah, no, I guess morale is just going to slowly die out here. I don't really have much of a choice to just... I can't just not let it go at this point. Let's... I don't think we have anything that's going to increase our morale, do we? We'll get reductions of losses here, I guess. I guess I could hunt for mutiny as well. Yeah, let's hunt for mutiny. We'll reduce our amount of trainable units and mercenary units, but for the sake of increasing our morale, it needs to be done. Because otherwise, we're just going to suffer a negative, like a hard negative at this rate. Which is not good. How are we gonna... Yeah, I don't know what to do. Alright, let's, I guess I could do a repeatable decree. I could also do last forces, but we need to wait until Gosran, so... Which is the annoying part, so we're gonna be suffering negatives to morale as we go on, which is not good. A group of volunteers have arrived in Dresden. Elfin lycanthropes. They had to leave their home for their temper was too ferocious, and when the moon was full, even steel bonds could not contain them. They often believe that upon accomplishing great feats and becoming heroes, they will rein in their bestial nature. We can get barbarians, we could reject them for morale, or we could awaken the rage in their elfin blood, which will give us 5 blood ragers at the commander's headquarters. We'll awaken them. Windog will explain to the Orphan that their rage is not a vice, but something to be proud of. Their attempts to contain their inner beast only get in their way. Only by giving in to their wild nature will they find strength. Alright, mutiny has been hunted, and our morale will be high. It does bring us only to 2, which is a problem, but we can only do so much to aid in bringing back morale. Because, well, the morale's gonna hit rock bottom at this rate. Yeah, there goes down to average again. Oh dear. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to force a... I think we need to force an attack on the camp on the ferry. So we're going to have this unit march up. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to move this squadron back. And let's see. Okay, once again, Plague Dragons are available. Okay, let's just hope the raid is enough. Rescue squads. Yeah, we'll get reduction of losses more. There we go. We'll skip a day. Now it's going to be raiding the camp on the ferry, which is kind of what we need right now. And my hope is that a successful defense is going to help reinstate the morale, but... oh god. I really just gotta hope that the morale sticks out until then. Oh boy. Well, I shouldn't be doing that, so... yeah. My hope is that it sticks around long enough for us to go for that final tidbit, but who knows, right? Okay. Let's go to the campaign. They are now attacking in bulk against us, so we're just going to send our armies over. And we'll just have to hope that's enough. Okay, they're summoning units, as expected. Oh. They've decided to lock us into position, which is not fun. Alright, well that's a load. Okay, I know, if they're gonna do that, I can't really retaliate, which is the problem. Let's see if he changes his tactic. No, he does not. Okay. That mass hold's gonna be a pain. Okay, I guess I'm forced to wait, then. It's annoying. That is very annoying. If this... are you kidding? No, you're not, huh? Well, this will be the easiest way to get rid of them. Done. I guess we lose our units, but we get some back. Well then, that's a way to win a war. Okay, we can level up our commander here. We can give let's give him Divine Magic, because healing otherwise is fine. Now we go for this. Let's see how we fare. What do we got? We got 3 summon-esque types. Okay. Ow. Let's do a massive fireball here. That gets rid of most of them. Okay, we attack the Grave Knights, I guess. get rid of most of their units that we can. And we're stuck with the liches, which we want to get rid of as quickly as possible. Because otherwise they will be posing a problem. And we can't really do much to them, so we're just going to march over to the liches here. Or try to. There goes some units, there goes a lot. And thankfully, due to positioning, we can just get rid of all. There we go. Or at least most of them. We'll do a quick heal on themselves. Whack them. Then we can just start wailing from behind. And we get the kill. Boom. And that is a victory. 2 victories, nonetheless. And hopefully that will help bring up morale some. It has not, which kinda sucks. The thing is, they're focusing on one particular point, which kinda hurts us. And the more we wait, the more morale we're gonna lose. So I'm just like, what the hell do I do? Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait. But there's really no other choice here. The most I can probably do is just force morale to be higher. It has been discovered that members of the Arcanist Circle of Kaer Maga is using the World Wound as a garbage dump. They teleport the results of their failed experiments here. It just so happens that the approaches to Dresden now house the magical dump. We can demand the removal of the dump. We can seek compensation from Kaer Maga. We can oblige the mages to work the damages they have caused. Or we could send the garbage back to the mages. We will lose out on logistics, but we do get finance points and 25k gold. Let's see. We're gonna seek compensation. Parisians favor business over feuds. Not willing to cross the crusade, the mages chose to pay them off. Yep, and our morale's just gonna dig deeper and deeper, unfortunately. We got no choice here in the matter. And yeah, even more demon armies are just coming colliding here. Like, we can't really do much about them. You know what? Let's swap to the Advanced Squadron here. It's clear that the Advanced Squadron's getting more use out of this than the other. We're just gonna move this army. Alright, well, let's get the other units together. Here we go. This group is just going to merge with the others. There we go. Okay, and for this, we are going to simply boost up that group. We will then increase the potency of Advanced Squadron 3. And we'll send them over to the Sinister Mansion. There we go. Alright, well, we're gonna be suffering morale loss, I think. That's just gonna be inevitable at this point. Okay, let's just do quick channel negative energy. That gets rid of most of them. And we'll start attacking the units. We'll attack the succubi in the distance. And get the skeletons to finish it off. There we go. Done. Easy as pie. And another enemy attacks, as expected. Oh, most of it's undead. Okay, that changes things. Alright. Fireball. Whoop. Well, they can't really do much about it, so... Yeek. And there we go. Done. No really need to change our strategy after all, so we'll just keep with that. Okay. Yeah, morale's like critically low. I don't think we can actually fix this problem. Oh god, this is gonna be pain. Okay. Yeah, we can't really do much. Is there a way we can increase our morale? Give me a second. Let's see. There's 3 flags. Yeah, okay. There should be a way that we can, or at least there should be, like, some fort that's currently undergoing, like, raids. But there isn't, is the problem. Well, we're gonna have to hope it holds out, really, because that's the only thing that's gonna stop us. Wars have won over maps. A large unit got ambushed on a march. It was moving too slow and could not spot hidden enemies in time. The officers are asking the commander to review overall strategy of troop movements. Okay. Move slowly and carefully, which gives us the cautious feats. All adjacent units gets +1 to AC. We can move decisively, which gives a +1 to speed. Or we can move as quickly as possible, abandoning the wounded, which gives us a +1 to attack, +15 bonus to damage, and 2 to initiative. And infirmary size is reduced by 20%. Abandon wounded. Speed is power. The officers have received the order to move their units as swiftly as they possibly can, and abandon their wounded when they are slowing down the troops. The tactical benefit of this decision outweighs the ethical controversy. As it does. Okay. I just hope I have enough, yeah, morale's failing at this rate. Oh god. Each victory over a demon army in the Wastes, Petrified Library, Wounded Lands, or Winged Woods adds 10 to banner victories. Okay, and the Grey Road is not counted under that. If this was the Petrified Library, I'd be fine. But they keep spawning in this area, which is not good. I need to forcibly lock them in. I need to forcibly lock them in. So I need to place the squadron there. I think I need to send this squadron over here. Or better yet, even get an army here instead. let's get Advanced Squadron 4 over here, actually. That might be the saving grace that we have. Yeah. This is pain. Okay, yeah, they're just constantly spamming here. I can't really change that. Like, there is nothing I can do about that. That's like... Ah, that's annoying. It's really annoying. Well, this army's probably going to perish at this rate, so... Yeah, that's death. And yeah, that's one L. The one small L from a small retreating army. Ah, jeez. Okay, what... How do we do this? The problem is that it's attacking on the Grey Road, right? Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do about that. I need to hunt down Mutiny, so... Guess let's skip a day. Let's hunt down Mutiny, because that'll boost up our morale by 25 at least. But oh god, if I don't do something about this, it's gonna get hellish. Okay, yeah, I have no idea why they're just spawning over here. Is there a way I can force them to act? I don't know. I need to at least wait until a month passes, but we'll have to see. My god. Oh, right. Undead. Fireball. That's the only solution I got. Okay, we'll attack here. Done. This is going to be an annoying bug if this is the case. Okay, well, the best thing I can do is just skip. Oh god, morale's broken. Maybe I can do something to increase morale by building. Hold on. Let's enter the Bastion. Let's see if there's any buildings that can help increase morale. Alright, let's see. No, there's no way I can build items that'll boost morale. Is there anything I can build in Dresden that might build up morale? I mean, I guess we can see. No, it doesn't look like there's any way we can increase morale beyond that. It just sucks because they keep spawning at a specific point, and I don't know why they're doing that. Hold on, let me do a Google search. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so there... I don't see anything that would indicate. Hmm. Okay, well, there is no visible method that's going to help me resolve this problem. So I'm sort of stuck dealing with hunting down mutiny as the focus, unless I get lucky with an edict. War makes soldiers cruel. Some count the dead by cutting off their ears and tongues. Some ruthlessly torture prisoners. And some lose all sympathy for their brothers and sisters in arms. Recently, one of the units demonstrated particularly disturbing brutality by butchering every captive cultist as revenge for their fallen comrades. Many officers are outraged by this act. We can get the Heartless Decree, we could encourage cruelty in soldiers, or we can send soldiers to court-martial, which will increase morale by 30. Normally, I would not do this method, but because of our morale and how broken it is, we need to court-martial them, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have gone with the Heartless Decree, which will give us Fallen Knights, or I would have encouraged cruelty. But no, this is the most important at this point because morale is currently crumbling as we speak, so sending the soldiers to court-martial is best. Murdering prisoners of war is dishonorable. After receiving a reminder of what a model crusader should look like, the soldiers now learn to restrain themselves. And thankfully our morale does restore somewhat. It's still not perfect, but we're doing our damnedest anyways. Okay, well, in the meantime, what we can do in our campaign, I guess, in the meantime, is get units to merge at least a little bit, because, oh my god, that's a lot of units. Okay, we're going to start with merging the dragons. Here we go. Alright, let's send the dragons over to Defense Squadron 4. Yeah, their morale's horrible right now. We'll send these guys over. Merge with these guys. There we are. We'll start merging the skeletons now. Okay, skeletons are going to move over to advance. Camp on the ferry here. Okay. This unit is going to march back here to get as many units as it possibly can. Okay, nothing there. Get the giants back in. Here we go. We will assign another general. We're going to assign Pete the Magical Sword. There we go. We are going to merge the Knights of Osman. Let's get the Paladins, Blood Ragers. Yeah, we only need those. Okay, we are going to go Scorching Ray. Let's get Spellcraft. Let's get Cure Wounds. Let's go with Protective Wards. Zealous Students. Fireball. Arcane Magic. Let's go Master Maneuver for more units. Let's go with Hold. Let's get another unit in our ranks, I guess. Let's go with Rangers. There we go. Okay, we'll get the zombies going. Honestly, my hope is that merging these armies is just going to be better for us, so... hoping out for the long term here. Okay, yeah, no. Let's move you over here. Move Defensive Squadron over here. Alright, Defensive Squadron 4 can go over here for now. Siege Mastery, there we go. And we're just going to have to hope the morale just sticks long enough for it to hit the 3rd week. I'm sort of running on dry here at this point. Okay, Mutiny has been hunted down. And that should help our morale. It bolsters it to negative 42, but it's still in a painful position. God, it's just going to be a juggling act at this point. So we just gotta hope we can get to the 3rd month here. But yeah, I'm going to have to speed through this. So I'm going to ignore all events at this point, aside from, you know, the obvious that we want. Yeah, so I'm just going to be skipping as much as I can, getting what events I need. Here we go. We're going to try him publicly because that gives us morale. And good God, do we need as much of that as we can. Again, the violence comes here. And we're running on fumes at this point, so we just gotta hope we've got enough to handle this. Here we go. We'll just weaken this force. Engage that. Oh god. 1 second. Internet's being weird, so give me a second there. What's that? Okay. Here we go. Let's get rid of them all. Done. Okay. Why does it select over to you? I want to keep selected on this unit here. There we go. Let him flee. Okay. Skip a day. Okay, decrees. We've got Zagalfon's. We don't need more of that Zagalfon's mastery, so we'll leave that at that. Okay. Yep, morale's dipping again. Oh god. Okay. Military exercise is always nice. Let's get equipment for sharpshooters, I guess, while we're at it. Okay, we've still got to hunt for mutiny again. Okay, agitators, we don't need those. Oh, an event. Valor and Prudence. A suspicious fraud who calls himself the Master of Prudence has organized the lessons of sensible valor. We gain reduction of losses and Crusader morale is reduced. But we are going to need to forbid the lesson, unfortunately, because morale is required here at this point. Oh god, we've still got an entire month away, oh god. Okay. Oh, I should have let him flee, whatever. Alright, it's undead, so... Missile? And... yeah, there we go. Done. Okay, I do not know why this is happening, but the fact that I'm managing to outlast is required here. Okay, military exercise is done. Okay, hunting down mutiny once again. Potion of Courage. Agitators will increase recruitment growth, I guess. Okay, Sacred Bones. A Crusader burial site. Okay, so let's see. We can return the remains for 6,000 diplomacy. Energy points by 2. We can bury them in Dresden with honors. We can unlock undead guards. Or we can give the families an opportunity to purchase the remains. No, we're going to have to bury them in Dresden for morale. There we go. We need that morale. Okay. Let them flee. That's easy enough. God, this is pain. Just juggling this. Well, once we get to the legendary day, we should be fine. Okay. Alright. We need 7 days to resolve this, so once it hits Gozran, we can start doing this. Oh. An arrogant officer from Taldor arrived in Dresden. She immediately demanded all the commander's authority be transferred to her as the more experienced military leader. Any attempts to charade her fell on deaf ears, and she took her troops out on a raid to demonstrate her exceptional talent. Naturally, she instantly got herself into trouble. Well, we can increase the morale, or we can save the officer. Defeating it recruits an experienced Taldan general. Send Greybor to help. Rescue an arrogant general decree. You know what? Let's pronounce him dead. There we go. Okay. Enemy has reached them. Let's just pursue them, just so we're getting more units out of that army and just building up a force. But this is basically all we need to do at this point. We just need to whittle down the armies at this point and just go ham. Done. That's another army dealt with. No need to sugarcoat it, essentially. Just gonna be a grind at this point. And hopefully the morale just sticks long enough for us to win. Yeah. Okay, military exercise. Oh, another event. Okay, 4 famed heroes, all Pathfinder, arrive in the world loop. They came here on a mission from the Society, and as part of this mission, they slew several mighty demons. Having returned to Dresden victorious, they were rather insistent in their inquiries about whether or not they could expect a reward. According to them, local rulers typically pay them for performing such feats. Well, we could get Pathfinder trophies and get an ultrasound kukri. We can hire them, which will deduct 3,000 finance points, but it provides valuable trophy. We could reward them. Or we could refuse to reward this brazen request. Well, I don't know about you, but we're killing them. The 4 adventurers had excellent gear and were well prepared for a fight, but the soldiers overwhelmed them with numbers in a duplicious, however you spell that, attack. The Pathfinder's impressive equipment was handed over to the commander. Yeah, did they expect something from a necromancer? Alright. Yeah, this is just... We're gonna lose at this rate, I think. Really, we've just got to juggle getting more morale at this point, because otherwise we won't get the win. Alright, so that didn't work, but the fireball should. Done. Alright, well, I mean, we've gotten so far. We've managed so far with the morale at this point, so... It's just a save, and then we just gotta hope. Alright, it's failing right now. It's at 66. We should be able to make it through to the end, I'm hoping. Okay, it's only failing now, but still, that's not enough for it to survive. Friendly fire. We are going to condemn him as opposed to acquitting him, because we just need our morale at the highest we can. Okay, we're almost there. We are almost at the legendary day. Alright, we're at Farast, okay. Gosran! Okay. We are almost there at Gosran, and we are almost at the day that morale is going to shoot. Okay. Now, let's see, what was the day again that I had to do it at? I know it was like 14th to 21st, I think, if I recall correctly. Let's see. Let's see, where was it? Where was it? It was... I think there was a... Let's see. I know there was a, God, where was it? It was somewhere here. Here we go. Neo Seeker. This is it. Go all the way to the end. Where is it? Here we go. Endgame. Okay, when you enter, you need to make sure the date is between the 16th and 21st of Gosran. If it's not, you have failed this requirement and are permanently locked out of the ending. Save editing can potentially fix this. Okay. So, we need to wait for the 16th of Gosran, but if we do, we are basically in the clear here. Gonna save here, because we're getting really close to it. And this is probably gonna be where I'm gonna end it off once we hit that. Okay, Valor and Prudence. We're forbidding the lessons for morale sake. Okay. My god, it's so close. Oh, there we go. Demons are approaching. That's fine. Okay, they're going to start attacking. But we should be able to handle these enemies quite easily. So them attacking us isn't really going to change much of what's going to happen. Okay. Do it again just to make sure. Done. That's one army. And here comes the second, I assume. And we're gonna let them flee. Okay, we are down to negative 63. But now that we've waited this long, we can actually do 7... We can do the final edict for armies, which is the last forces. 7 days, so that's 9, 10... 11, 12, 13. I guess I can wait for 1 day and then... So it's going to take 7 days to resolve, so... So it's going to be 15th that last forces come in. So we want to wait, ideally... Yeah, we're going to do this. And we just gotta hope our forces are ready. Okay. Oh god, we might not be able to make it here. Okay, we're down to 78 morale, oh god. Oh dear. Hunting down mutiny. This is the only saving grace we got. Oh god. 14. Okay, we're really close on this. But once this is it, I'm gonna wrap it up. Once we hit that final day, oh god. There we go. Another force dealt with. Now, let's just hope we have enough morale to handle this, because otherwise it's just going to ruin everything. Okay. This is probably going to result in a loss. Hunting down mutiny just saved us our asses, though. And nightmares. Harmony of Dreams. Okay. It is now the 16th of Gosran. And, yeah, just to confirm, the 16th to 21st of Gosran is the final point, so... It's time to go. It's time to raid Threshold. The final task that we have to do. No more shenanigans on the side. No more chaos. It's time to take over the world. And hopefully, by the time, you know, we get there, we can get Mythic Rank 10, and then we can just level up ourselves. So we're just gonna go to the fortress gates. We're going to take our units with us. And it's time. We have delayed plenty of time, long enough. Time to teleport to the last barrier. And this is where we're going to leave it off. I know I'm delaying this, but I have stuff to do, but the final stream is probably going to be the most exciting, and it's going to cap off what has been a 55 stream series, which so far has been the longest series I've ran, next to Pathfinder Kingmaker even, which has proven to be quite interesting. Now, that said, there is more to this than meets the eye, because there's going to be DLC involved in this, but I'd like to postpone that for a while, because, well, for obvious reasons, I want to focus on other things and just enjoy my time, have a little break from Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, but that's besides the point. I'm going to wrap it up here. For those of you on YouTube who want to support me, you can support me by liking, subscribing, commenting, or hitting the bell notification if you want to see more stuff. I stream daily, so if you want to catch my streams, you can catch me 3 to 7 Mountain Standard Time. If you want to watch my streams, if you want to support me on, if you want to support my streams, the best way you can do so is go on to Kick and provide me follows. Every follow is appreciated, and it will help me, you know, get up through the ranks, and once I hit 75 followers on Kick, I should be able to allow subscriptions, which I will probably try and work in, like, some sort of system to set up notifications and all that jazz, but all in due time. But I digress. As long as you're supporting me, that's all I really care about. That's all I, you know... Well, I really appreciate it. That's all I'm trying to say. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, because I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.